had a plan.
Things have been looking really rough for Natlan lately. There are more and more commissions from the Adventurers Guild, and they're all related to the Abyss. Just waiting around won't do us any good. Let's go and see if there's anything we can do to help.
I see.
Since we're
All right. Thank you so...
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Got any new...
Given? So once we receive word of enemy...
So that's the plan. Paimon knows...
The movements of... Once the...
Oh, right. Most people have... Oh, hey, Wow. Hey, have some confidence in yourself, Kachi.
Bring it!
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation. Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Natlan not too long ago.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders. No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged herself to the plan, but we need to forge an ancient name to ensure she'd be able to return safe and sound. And she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time, I thought she was just commenting on my skills. But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now. No, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. I just need a moment. The Pyro Archon's requests are always difficult to fulfill, and we used to argue a lot. Anyway, I can't argue with her if she isn't here, but just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset, after all.
It's impossible?
As you probably know, we forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name. But they were all...
Yeah, that's...
Then those deeds, only memories, and even...
Seems though I...
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone. Yet she's still entrusted the task of forging the ancient name to me.
Oh, Paimon gets...
Ugh, don't... Well, if she gave me this order, then she believes the ancient... In other words...
Whoa, not only has she accepted...
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge the traveler...
We heard the voice. If we can talk to her again, maybe.
Well, plus, considering... we need to find a...
Oh, we've heard that a person who could.
I've heard that...
I hate to break it.
Huh.
Well, yeah.
Great going, Moeka. In that, I'll also write you.
Paimon sure hopes.
All right, Kanichi's a season. Please just give me...
Sounds good. We'll take a.
I'm sorry. Oh, wait.
Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonen is one of 4 that have already been acknowledged.
Oh, well, then...
See, Lolly?
Given how the Masters of the Nightwind left a... I've never met...
Huh.
Huh, so...
Yeah. Plus, we kinda owe.
Yeah, then, Okay.
Who's our target this time?
Forging commissions do I still have to finish? One, two... So many... What? I'll get to them tomorrow.
Oh, it's time to meet up with Shilonen. Let's ask her how things have been going. Shilonen, how's everything going?
Oh, hi, Traveler and Paimon.
Huh?
Yeah, well, but let's go to...
That's true. doesn't see anybody.
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could, but she's under no obligation to help.
That might be true, but this is still a request from the Pyro Archon, right? Shouldn't the subject always answer the call of their Archon?
A subject? Well, if you ask me, I'd say we're all more like friends with the Archon. Yes, Mawika is our leader, but that doesn't mean there's any kind of tall barrier between us and her. The only thing is that she often has very high expectations of us.
Huh. So even though she's super powerful, it sounds like she's actually pretty down to earth and easy to get along with. Unlike that old hag Granny Eatstily, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous? You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal, but she didn't even bother to reply to our letter! If that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants...
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Who's there? Who's talking next to Paimon?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? Come on, relax.
See, Lolly.
Wait, you're Seat Lolly? You're Granny Eatstily?
Yes, Granny Eatsley. But emphasis on Eatsley, not Granny. You must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. The girl next door who turns out to be a seasoned veteran. The wise sage who looks like a little kid. Oh, wipe that look off your face! You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either. See? I'm barely wearing any makeup.
Did I forget to mention, she's called Granny, but she's actually pretty young. It was an honest mistake. I guess we've just gotten used to it.
Paimon, sorry. So, how old are you actually?
What? How dare you? Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her age?
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you, it's just that... your case seems really unique. Oh, Paimon just wanted to apologize, but now she's putting more and more of her foot in her mouth. Really, Paimon just got a little mad since we thought, well, you were gonna leave us out to dry.
It was my idea to invite you here, Seat Lolly. So if you're upset, you can just take it out on me.
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. There's really no need to take all this so seriously. If anything, I'm gonna feel awkward if we keep this going. I received Kenichi's letter and was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no need to draft a reply that simply said, but it's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. It certainly was At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology. Anyway, that's the whole story. Honestly, it's not like I owed you an explanation anyway.
What's with that expression? Was she feeling embarrassed just now?
When the Masters of the Night Wind say they struggle dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual. She seems to be pretty awkward herself. Everything she does and says seems a little forced.
Anyway, Shilonen, I heard that you require my help in crafting an ancient name.
Correct. The situation isn't like anything we've handled before.
I see. So Mauika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an Outlander. Well, that would be a first. And you've also heard all about Auroron. I must say, he's always been a good kid. I can't see him joining the Fatui of his own volition. He must have been coerced somehow.
Yeah, that's why we came here to ask you. We'll help bring Auroron back and...
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value of gold. Baleful thunder and wrathful waves bring terror to mortal hearts. A weary yet free soul, even the most verdant leaf in the forest, will pray for your happiness and safe passage. Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. You possess the heart of a sincere hero, along with the conviction to lift a torch. Huh? Don't move. There's something here.
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the Traveler gonna be okay?
Shoo! That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body. No need to worry. I've just...
Isn't that kinda like having part of a ghost come back with you?
It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind, and generally worsen your mood.
Well, in that case, better to get rid of them.
It was nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back...
The Lord of the Night?
Something this important... The Lord of...
Oh, so you're...
Not exact. Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. But I will need to...
I can go.
Sounds good.
Phew,
Yep, we'll be...
All right, now it's time for us to catch that. Oh, I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided he has always lived alone. And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks and...
Oh, sounds...
But what? That's not to say that I believe he's in any case, I'm...
You can count on it.
All right, then... This is the spot. An eyewitness. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with a Fatui. I'm convinced that, however...
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big...
Auroron? He learned a lot from us. And once he reached adulthood, he... Oh well, he's been... Let's follow the Phlogiston Trail.
Huh? What?
Oh, right. I've... here. Huh? How about now?
What do you see? Whoa, Paimon can see it.
That's right. I used a spell to
Wow, you can even share your senses with us?
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept. When I held you... Anyway.
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers really something.
But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns. But given the looks on their faces just now... Or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right? Ugh. Don't tell me they're still getting the impression that I'm super old-fashioned.
Huh? Was that Seat Lolly's voice?
Now that I think about it... Oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident. Looks like our work will go smoothly.
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over... Yeah?
Wait. Let me see.
Paimon sees us...
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have him caught in the crossfire. No, I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as...
Illusion shattered! Final warning! Do it! Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now. Let the mountains veins boil! There is no escape!
Yes, you are. Forget it! That's wrong.
There are traces of people staying here, too.
Wait a second. I can also...
Kanichi told us...
There are judging from what's left on the scene.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before?
Given there are two... I'll take this direct... Roron! What the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. You look...
And our chic traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once Seat Lolly left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response. So you were thinking the same thing! Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also hear what we were thinking in our heads. She did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. Huh, maybe we're a special case and can hear her thoughts as a side effect. If If you think about it, Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead.
All right.
Did you find something? Huh. So we can't. That's weird, but he can't have just evaporated in.
So, I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you. I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment. And given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the masters of the Night Wind. Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for. Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see, so even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie, like a false omen in the lingering smoke. My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. Her soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to her.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom. I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you, in person. I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly collapsed and stopped responding.
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground? Are you okay?
See, Lolly! She froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See, Lolly should be able to...
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit. If you need anything from me, just say the word. In any case, let's take a... Need to be more careful next time.
Feeling better yet?
All right, I followed my...
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's...
Well, but if you... Look over there.
Huh? I'm on fix...
That's Auroron.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
I cannot see the sun. Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper now.
Are you ready? On my... Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against.
Put your back into it now.
Bring it!
Get out of our
Torn
way.
to oblivion! Game's up. Many brave names echo!
My work.
Final warning! Shine down! Hands where I can see! Quietly now. Gotcha! Now you shall perish! Hear the echoes of the valley! Quietly now. Busted! Stop right there! There is no escape! Here comes the catch.
Can't run! Well,
Torn to oblivion!
went too far. Quiet.
Auroron!
Granny!
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Lead, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
And greetings to you too, other Granny.
What did you just call her?
Granny. Is that not right? You are Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you're also a Granny.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Oh, wait. He's...
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a...
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me... Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is... Haven't I...
Be wary of
Oh, so you won't all...
I'm sorry.
Next time?
No, they...
Okay,
Yes.
so what?
Because they...
Hey! Even...
I'm sorry.
We can Let's clean this place up and get back to the city.
Sounds good.
You're...
Yes. Recite the...
Huh?
How exactly did the master...
Oh.
I see.
That's right.
Now that you...
We'll give her a
Well, I
technically understood.
I understand. Thank you. And thank you.
Well...
Traveler, Paimon, once Auroron.
Oh, thank you!
You scratch... come with me, Auroron.
Goodbye, other granny.
We're finally done. All right, it's time to find some grub. Huh? What? That captain? All that stuff about protecting Seat Lolly and being forced to help the... Yeah, you're... Still, we still haven't...
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. What was that?
Good evening. I'm terribly sorry. You're right.
Oh, so you're gonna call...
Well, I could. It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character. Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks, rather than facing you as an enemy. If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. I've long heard of your exploits across the nations, though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times. And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you,
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not...
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. If any part now, you may have been...
An emergency?
Yes. Whether this step... My fear is that we have to make the decision for...
Yeah, besides...
I knew you'd since I was... And now...
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching.
Something? Bad news, chump! It's your granny!
See, Lolly? When did you get here?
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to. How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Colluding... Oh, here we go again.
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh! And now you're talking.
I'm sorry, Granny.
You! That's.
Wait, Molly! Please calm down. We, still learned so maybe just save the scolding for.
You're. In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Why did you... Just use your brain. You've always been a good kid. Why would you
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. You're very kind.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourself?
Sorry.
You say all...
Who's...
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid. Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it.
Seems they've started...
That's not it. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time.
His voice...
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of him?
I'm really sorry.
Get back here this instant! Auroron! What is this? Powder from plant spores? Is that the trick he used?
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get...
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Little brat. That's it. The next time we...
Whoa, that's a little...
I'm sorry. Auroron we've got quite a long walk back to...
All right.
Do you two have some time?
All right.
Then let's go.
Really? You're not gonna take... she's right. We're see...
Hey, come on.
Are you... Sure.